whether or not you're living life to your standard or to the standards that society tries to project on us. And no, you don't have to be married at a certain age. No, you don't have to have kids at a certain age. You don't even have to be in a relationship. The most important part before any of that comes is loving yourself, being there for yourself, not setting excuses for yourself, not feeling sorry for yourself, and really, 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 really being there for you, being present for you, doing the things that you said you were gonna do, and not feeling sorry for you. You cannot feel sorry for yourself, because if not, you're never gonna get shit done. Get out of here. Get out of your head and do things that make you feel good. On your days off, I don't want to hear that you were sitting on the couch. Hello, hi. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you for being here. I wanted to start recording more visual content for my Te Amo podcast. And if you're new here, I want to give you like a little breakdown of what Te Amo is about. So Te Amo is my podcast that I started last April. To kind of give you a backstory, I have a self-empowerment page. It's called Sun So You that I started on Instagram in like 2017. And what inspired me to start that page was just reading self-empowerment books like A Return to Love, The Secret, books like that are my thing. And they just really helped me with depression, anxiety, and how to reflect on yourself and how to better assist yourself when you are emotionally drained or around people that make you feel a certain way. And it just really inspired me to start being more verbal about things I've experienced and how certain things have helped me. So if you're tuning in, this will be a reflection video, ways to help build your confidence, ways to water yourself where you're not spending so much money, but also just being present and being in the moment, especially when so much is happening at once. I'm sorry, Melo's right here. I don't think you can see him, I'm not sure, maybe you can. But if you're here, thank you so much for supporting me. It means a lot, for real. The goal here is to at least help one person watching this video, take something from this video and allow themselves to be seen, loved, understood, because we live in a world where so much is happening. There's so many different things that people are talking about. Like, you almost feel like you're not in the mix. And personally, for me, I don't know if it's a Scorpio thing. I don't like defining things based off your zodiac sign, but he's so clingy, I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is, I like being in my own space. I can be somebody that's very outgoing if I'm around people that I feel comfortable with, but to be honest, I just prefer to be home in my own space. I don't like being around too many energies, only because I've experienced types of energies that act like they fudge with you, but in reality they don't like you. And I'm somebody that really takes the time to water myself and to make sure that I make myself feel good, where I don't need validation from other people. I hope that when people see me, they feel inspired to want to do that for themselves, and not where they feel that I'm making them feel that I think that I'm better, because that's never the case here. Like, I want to see everybody around me win, and in whatever way I can help, I will be there for you, and I would try to root for you. I'm that friend that's your cheerleader. I'm gonna be the one pushing you to be like, you got this, you can do this. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. If you keep feeling sorry for yourself with whatever it is that you're going through, you're never gonna get shit done, because you're just setting excuses for yourself instead of being like, you know what, I am going through this, I am feeling this right now, but how am I gonna make it better for myself? Because listen, even when you're going through things, even if you're right here and everything is madness and chaos, and you're just like, how the hell do I get myself out of this? Or what did I do to deserve this? That is not the question you should be asking yourself. The question you should be asking yourself is, what can I learn from this lesson? What is the lesson that is being taught to me in this moment? And how can I use it to my advantage to get to where I want to be? Stop feeling sorry for yourself, because the world is going to keep moving. Even if you're not ready, and you're never really ready for anything, but you have to show up for yourself, even if it's baby steps. Even if you're taking baby steps, that's still a step That's still you showing up for yourself and saying, you know what, I got this, and how can I show up for myself? And what can I do to make this situation better? Because listen, we're not getting any younger. We are not getting any younger. But what I can tell you right now is you better show up for yourself. You better make yourself feel good. I learned how to do my own hair a while ago, and I was never really good at it, but I kept practicing and practicing and practicing. Why? Because I don't want to have to rely on someone else to do my hair. Let me take a second real quick and let you know that my hairstylist is amazing. Bonnie is amazing. Like, I only trust her with my hair. I used to dye my hair a lot, but she's such an amazing stylist. But you know, when you don't want to spend money all the time on doing your hair, like, I really only go to the hair salon for trims and stuff. I like doing different hairstyles on my hair. It just, you're like dating yourself all over again when you do things like that. I hope I'm recording right now, so I'm going to take a second to go look, because I can be rambling all this and then it's not recording and I'm going to be sad. Okay, we're recording. Okay, that's number one. Make sure you're on top of doing your hair and making yourself feel good. Even if you're not a makeup girly, at least have a good skin routine so your skin is glowing. Add like little touches, even if it's like a little tint on your lip, a little mascara if you want to start with that. I honestly only do like concealer, blush, mascara, and lip, because I feel like it goes a long way. I don't like to be too caked up. I don't have the patience to do my makeup for 20 hours. Sorry, girlies. You guys look amazing, but it's just not in me. I don't have it in me. Make sure that your nails are done. I don't think people realize how big of a deal it is to have your nails done. Listen, your nails are like your teeth. When you smile, that can either make or break you. So make sure that you're taking care of your teeth. These are little things that will get you feeling good about yourself. The clothes you wear, you don't have to wear nothing fancy, but make sure that the clothes you're wearing makes you feel good. You know, it feels good to feel good. And when you feel good, you want other people to feel good. Because if you're not stuck in your miserable little bubble that you're in, listen. There's a lot of miserable people out in this world. A lot of miserable people. It is very hard to get these miserable people out of their little funk or whatever it is that they're feeling. It's hard to understand why they don't like you, and I don't really care to know, you know, but just keep my name out your mouth. And if my name is not out your mouth, I hope that you bite your tongue every time it is in your mouth, okay? No violence here, but I'm just saying, like, if I am not doing anything to hurt your feelings or to make you feel bad, you should not be stressing my life. You should not be stressing my life. You should be worried about yours. Go and water yourself a little bit. Go show yourself some love. Be around people that love you. And worry about yourself, because that's what's important. When people are in a happy state of mind, when people feel good about themselves, when people are vibrating from a high place, they're going to make sure that you are as well. They're not going to have time to pick at you and to say negative things about you, because they're too busy feeling good about themselves to care about anything that you have to say about them. Or they are not here sitting around talking about you because they're too invested in being grateful for the things that they have. Another thing I want to touch base on is at 32, like, when you've dealt with a lot of things and you're only 32 years old, you come to a point in your life where, like, you don't need outside validation to make yourself feel good, but also you don't have the energy to be going out of your way to try to gain friends that... Okay, what I'm trying to say is, when you have a good circle around you that understands that life be lifing, and that maybe we won't have the time to constantly be around each other. Maybe we don't see each other every month, every week, every other week. Maybe we haven't found the time to do so. Having those friends that understand that and that aren't going to make you feel bad about it, because sometimes you really feel like you can't even catch up with yourself on your days off. Like, it's important to have those friends where they're not like picking and dissecting you and trying to tell you, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? When you're not even doing that to them. We are all on our own paths. We are all on our own journey. How can we come together to help each other be better and do better and hold ourselves accountable? I personally don't want to be around people that don't hold themselves on a high standard and that are constantly picking at you and being mean to you and like just doing malicious shit that you don't even understand because you're like a peaceful person. Unless you try me. You don't want to try me. because I can be a little Scorpion, you know. It makes sense. I always ask my mom, like, who did I get this spiciness from? My sisters are not spicy like me. My mom is not as spicy as me. Like, my family is more like reserved, calm. They don't really like to speak their mind that way. And if they do, it usually comes off wrong because they're not used to being emotionally verbal about the things that bother them. And when you do so, you look crazy. I'm that person. And I don't feel bad about it because I feel like, okay, I don't try to come off harsh. Unless somebody makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm gonna be a smartass and be a little sarcastic when I deliver my messages. And I don't know if that's good. That's something I'm working on. Working on listening more and talking less. That's very hard, very, very hard. Especially when people are saying things that aren't true about you, or they're saying things that you don't agree to. But just staying quiet and smiling and saying, I'm not gonna let you try me today, is something that I've been doing better at. I haven't been reading as much as I want to, but I definitely have books I can recommend for you guys to read. A Return to Love is really good. You need to get on that one. What else is really good? Hold on, I'm gonna look at my library. Return to Love. Okay, so The Four Agreements is such an amazing book. If you don't have it, you need it. Oh, sorry, I don't really see all that does. You Are Here. It's very repetitive, but it's amazing, like amazing. It's basically reminding you that sometimes when we assume how people feel and when we assume that we know what people are thinking, sorry, it's just so much dust, you make a fool out of yourself. Because oftentimes we're so caught up in our head. And it also explains how, like, your mind is a salesperson and it's really trying to sell you those lies that are in your head. And when you aren't present, it's so easy. It is so easy to believe your thoughts because you're taking all your time and energy to be somewhere where you're not present instead of being here in this moment with us right here. How can you do better right now in this moment? Forget the past, forget the things that are out of your control. I want you to take a second and stop being so judgmental of yourself. It is not healthy. It doesn't feel good. You need to practice being more kind to yourself, being more loving to yourself, really dating yourself. Like, just take the time to date yourself. I don't want to hear that you're lazy, that you don't want to do this, that you just want to relax. No, get your ass up. I don't know if I can say ass on here. Get your booty up and get shit done. Oh, I don't know if I can say shit either. And get done, because listen here. Life is always going to be lifing. Life is always going to be lifing. But how are you going to make your life magical and beautiful? Are you going to just say, oh, I'm too lazy, I don't want to do this? Or are you going to take the time to, like, make it a reality, the life that you want to live? The things that make you feel good, the things that make you happy. Like, it is so easy to fall into this routine that they want us to be in. Like, kind of like little lab rats where you're just stuck in this routine, like this 9 to 5, you come home, you shower, you go to sleep, you eat. I don't want to do that. I want to do things that make me feel fulfilled. I want to help people do that for themselves. I want to help women take that leap of faith. It's so easy to just be stuck in comfortability and not allow yourself to grow because you're just like, but I'm good right here. Like, this is what I know, so let me just stay right here. No, that is not how we grow, by staying comfortable and just, I am a creature of habit, and I feel like, yes, I like having a routine. I like feeling safe. I like feeling structure. But when you've been doing something for so long and you don't feel challenged anymore, I feel like you need to take that leap of faith and just do the things that you said you were going to do. Incorporate going to the gym in your routine, because we don't realize how much we store in our body, how much stress we store in our body, even if we're like, oh no, I don't really let things faze me, like nothing really bothers me. It's a fucking lie. Ooh. It's a fudging lie. It's a lie. Like, sometimes the people we surround ourselves with, the energies we're around, they're draining. And you don't realize how you're carrying that weight. And when you start going to the gym, not only does it change how you feel mentally, but also it changes how you feel as a whole. Like, you feel so good and you just want to keep pushing. Like, you feel so strong mentally, physically. You feel like more sexy, you just wanna keep pushing to see how much more you can do and how much stronger you can get. So I feel like I'm rambling a lot right now, and I don't know if you guys are still gonna be watching this at this point, but I hope that you are. I want to do a more detailed video of the things that I do to help water myself and how I do things to make me feel good. But in reality, like, the best advice I can give you is don't feel like you need outside validation to feel good about yourself. Like, make sure you're giving that to yourself, because everyone will always have something to say, whether or not you're living life to your standard or to the standards that society tries to project on us. And no, you don't have to be married at a certain age. No, you do not have to have kids at a certain age. You have to be in a relationship. The most important part before any of that comes is loving yourself, being there for yourself, not setting excuses for yourself, not feeling sorry for yourself, and really, 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 really being there for you, being present for you, doing the things that you said you were going to do, and not feeling sorry for you. You cannot feel sorry for yourself, because if not, you're never going to get shit done. Get out of here. Get out of your head and do things that make you feel good. On your days off, I don't want to hear that you were sitting on the couch watching TV, doing blah, blah, blah. Take on tasks to help you better assist yourself. Like, the way your space feels at home makes a difference on how you feel as well mentally. When you walk into your space and it feels good and you like how it feels in there, what do you want to do? You want to stay there, you want to chill there, you're appreciative of those things. When your place is a mess and it's all over the place, how do you feel? You feel like you're a mess and you're all over the place. So even if you have to tackle a task each day for 30 minutes to an hour, start doing so. Throw out all the things that you don't need. Make room for the things that feel good. It can be the same space, and if you take the time to, like, rearrange it, maybe paint a wall, maybe add different furniture to it, you don't even have to spend money. When you do those little things, it makes you want to be in your space more, and you should be appreciative of where you are right now, right in this moment, right here. You know, you don't need a lot to feel good. You don't need a lot. And if you don't want to start going to the gym right away, just go for walks. Take 10-15 minute walks in the morning or the afternoon. Take walks, start there, but start incorporating the gym, even if it's twice a week, 3 times a week, and then go from there. Because I'm telling you, it's so rewarding. Not only is it going to be rewarding now, but for your future self will thank you, because you're going to be one of those grannies that be like dancing, you know, nobody can tell you shit about shit, because you're going to be like, like, you're gonna be like, excuse me, pero yo estoy healthy, y yo estoy buena, y tú no me puedes decir nada de nada, porque yo sé lo que soy, mamis. And when you feel good about yourself, you just want to make everyone else feel good. So I hope if you are already doing these things for yourself, that you feel amazing. And sometimes we won't see results right away, but watering yourself, pouring into yourself, will be rewarding long term, because you are taking the time to honor you, to be there for you. I don't want to hear excuses. I don't want to hear that I'm feeling sorry for myself. Oh, I don't want to hear that I don't have the time for that. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, I can't even speak. Yes, you do. Make the time for those things. Make the time for those things, because you are going to feel good about it later. And if you're still here, thank you for tuning in to my little rambles. I don't know if any of it made sense, but I love you. Thank you. This will be our first visual content for Te Amo. And if you haven't tuned into my Te Amo podcast, it's on Spotify. I will link the link below so you guys can tune in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends if you think this will resonate with them. And I will see you on the next episode. And if you have not already gotten these books, get yourself these books. So a thing that I do with my books, I don't know if I'm the only one, I like to mark my favorite pages, like so I can go back into it. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, bye guys. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing week. I hope that you feel good about yourself. I hope you're surrounded by people that make you feel good. I hope that you've honored yourself today and that you poured into yourself. And if you haven't yet, go do so. An hour, split the hour in 30 minutes, 15 minutes, but do things for you today. I don't want to hear excuses. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Speak your mind if somebody's taking advantage of your kindness, or just isolate yourself so that you can be where you want to be. Bye.